Last time on Playing Pokémon, we managed to get out of Viridian Forest. Arrived in Pewter City. Took on Pewter City Gym Leader Brock's Onyx with Squirtle. And departed from the Pewter City Gym. And then saved our game in the Pokemon Center. Yeah! So, last time on Pokemon, we did all of that. Now you may notice some things are going to be a little different. That's because I had a save game mishap, and basically, I completely lost everything, so I had to play back up to this specific moment, which wasn't that hard. So my levels may be a little bit different, and some names may be different. Green is now blue, because I'm gonna be real with you, I don't know what I was thinking initially, where I'm like, I'll call him Green, because that's what he's called in Japanese, because I'm not Japanese, and, you know, this is blue, this is green, and this is red. Oh, and there's yellow too, but who gives a damn about yellow? But, yeah, no. So for today's episode's plan is, well, we're gonna try and get to Cerulean City. Because, yeah. But, before we do that, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup in Pewter City because there is an item that we can get right now, as opposed to later on where we're gonna need cut. And honestly, might as well get the item now while we can. Or not while we can, but now before we need cut. At least I don't think we need cut to go into the... I don't think we need cut. We shouldn't need cut. If we need cut, then it's gonna be a little unfortunate. I believe it is in the museum. Hold up. I'm gonna... Alright, so we don't need to be inside the Pewter City Museum. It should be hidden in one of these lighter patches of grass. We are back, and yeah, the Pokeball's just right there. So, yeah. It was eluding me for the longest time. Yeah, no, it's just in this tile, west of the actual Pewter City Museum. You know what? While we're at it, we might as well clean up Viridian Forest, because we're right there, and we might be able to get a few extra catches for the next gym. So here's one of the items we missed right here. Just a potion. And we will take it and we will keep going. Right here is another item that we can get for free. It is an antidote. Oh shit! I came back because I accidentally evolved the War Turtle. So now we have a War Turtle. So that's nice. And I believe we are getting closer to the final hidden item in Viridian Forest. There's a kid up here. And boom, we got the potion. Which means we can leave. And now that we are out of that joint, we can begin to leave. Except one of Oak's aides will give us the running shoes. Finally. Which means we are moving on. And we will try and get the hidden item of here, too, while we're fucking rotating around. Because we can do that. Can the new games allow you to do that? They do. I am sure of it. They allow you to rotate. Now, I believe the next hidden item is going to be near one of the youngsters. Which, if these battles are going to be the same uninteresting battles that we've done before, I'll just skip over them, because, I mean, really, do you want to see me fight the same trainer fights over and over? I guess while I'm talking right now, because we're making progress, I'm going to say a thing or two. This is the first trainers we've gotten with two of the, Pokemon, as opposed to one. Now, I can't read the comments from last episode, because I'm actually doing this right now from before it goes up, so when episode 3 drops, maybe when episode 3 drops, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Whenever I get the chance to read comments, I will read them off and showcase them in the videos. But for now, we're just gonna go as is. Now, this actually reminds me, we have a Caterpie on screen. Something interesting about Caterpies and the gym leader that we're going to face. An interesting history of missed translation due to languages being completely different is the bit in early Pokemon. This is like early Season 1 shit, where Ash and Misty are in Viridian Forest. There's an early bit from there where Misty is afraid of a Caterpie, thinks it's gross. And I believe there is a bit where Ash has like a cow costume or some shit. Something like that. Something along the lines of that. Doesn't make much sense in English, but in Japanese, the word for cow is ushi, and the word for bug, I believe, is mushi. They sound similar enough to where you can get away with that sort of wordplay that you can't really do in the United States, because cow and bug are very different words. Speaking of that, speaking of cows and bugs and whatnot, honestly, I don't really gotta transition into what I want to say, but this guy's talking about how he likes shorts and how they're comfy. Hey, I feel youngster Ben here wearing what you think is comfy because it is, because it fits you. I have like 5 of the same t-shirt that I bought like a few times over, specifically because the shirts were comfy and they felt nice on my body. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep buying them until fucking Costco gets rid of them. Costco got rid of them, so I didn't end up with a whole full week of that shirt, which is probably for the best. But I found more shirts on Amazon that I'm gonna buy like 15 of. So there's that. But yeah, no, I feel youngster Ben here, and I get him 100%. On that topic. That's like the 3rd time my phone's vibrating. I'm just gonna throw that aside. Bug Catcher Greg almost has a full team. Honestly, kinda, it's not that wild, but we're running a PP for water gun. when I was uploading today's video, I thought it was very interesting that there was a quiz section as a thing you could just do. So I thought, why not? It could be fun to have a little bit of community engagement and a little bit of a quiz. That sort of stuff. So I'm gonna think of one right off the tip of my dome, and it's gonna try and keep it Pokemon related. Oh! Alright, Youngster Calvin. So, for today's quiz, with Youngster Calvin, it's gonna be, which, out of these options, which one is my favorite Pokemon? We have Lucario, Luxray, Greninja, or Umbreon. Out of all of those, which one's my favorite? If you win, I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I accidentally opened up the help menu. I don't know what I'll get you if you win, but I don't know. I think it'd be fun. You can learn a little bit about me. Learn that I need to enunciate my fucking words. Holy shit. I kind of mumbled that. Other than that, I don't think I got really much interesting convo for these few battles, so I'm gonna skip till the end of the route, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was silent for a minute before I thought of the options I wanted for that question. So we're gonna get this hidden item, and then I'm gonna skip to the end of the route. So yeah, the hidden item is somewhere around here. You can probably hear me mashing on the keyboard, trying to find where it could potentially be. It's around here somewhere, because I'm no master, but it's got to be around here somewhere. Fuck. Found it, guys! We got an Oranberry, which goes into our berry pouch. And yeah, no, I'll skip to the end of this section. And you know what? I know what type of Pokemon can spawn here, so I think when we get to the patch of tall grass, I'll talk about it. So now that we're here over at the tall grass, I will talk about what type of Pokemon you can potentially get in this small fucking area. So in Route 3, you can, of course, get the Birdmons that are standard. They're gonna be in early areas. But you can get the Nidoran line, and you can get the Nidoran line, as well as, I believe you can get Jigglypuff and Mankey here. But I'm not really wanting any of those, so we're gonna keep it pushing. However, if those are mons you really want, more power to you, honestly. Not my personal. Not what I personally would want. Mainly because I don't know. I don't really vibe with any of those Pokemon. I mean, I could use a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen on my team, but not the Pokemon I really want to use. I believe that's hidden item right there. Another berry. And conveniently placed Pokemon Center before we go into the deep core. Honestly, good on them for having a center right here, because Mount Moon is kind of a bitch, especially if you want to get every item. But hey, at least you don't need Flash! So, that's a win. I fucking hate Flash. I fucking hate Flash. It's annoying as shit. Anyways, let's go in. Mount fucking Moon. Here we go. First of the many battles. We got a Geodude. Which we could get and have it be a Golem, but I don't know, man. I don't want a Geodude. Geodude's kind of lame. I mean, Geodude's not lame. It's a rock guy with fists. Like, that's kind of cool. We won't need... Fucking poor menuing right there. We won't need bite. We won't need withdrawal. But, yep, there goes Bullet Seed, which I think a lot of people find really useful. Like, a lot of people really like using that Bullet Seed. I get why. Bullet Seed's good. And I believe if we... Was that a... That was a fucking zoobat crying in the background of the song! I don't know if the randomizer that I used to sort of make this version of FireRed, where, if you went into the randomizer settings, all I did was I turned off anything that would make it impossible for me to get a few Pokemon. So trade Evos are off. You can get those naturally. And then... yeah, that's about it. It's just trade Evos I changed. All the trainers are rocking the same type of... same everything. All the spawns are the same. So, like, honestly, it's not going to be that big of an issue. So, yeah, no, if you're wanting to play along with me, which is a pretty big possibility, which I think, if I don't cut a lot of Mount Moon, I think I'm going to end after I leave Mount Moon. But yeah, no. So yeah, honestly though, Mount Moon's kind of a piece of shit. As are all the caves in Pokemon games. Hot take, most caves are kind of annoying because you're just getting swarmed by normally trash mons that you don't really want. I mean, unless you're shiny hunting, in which case, good. I mean, yeah, it's probably good place to get some of those mons, but for me personally, I don't normally be rocking any of the cave mons, because they're normally kind of bad. I say normally because there are obviously exceptions, but like, I don't know, I'm not gonna be rocking a Zoobat on my fucking team. Which, I mean, yeah, I don't think most people are exactly clamoring to rock a fucking Zoobat. And I think most people get annoyed when the encounter rate is up the ass, like it is here. Which is why repels are a thing, but honestly, it's old RPG shit. In this game, in Pokemon games, a high encounter rate's kind of annoying, because all of the AI is kind of the same, and it's like, I don't know, they're not that smart. They're not book smart or money smart, you dig? So, they're just gonna be doing the same shit over and over and over, and it's gonna be the same fucking mons, and it's gonna be an uninteresting battle, because, I don't know, the battle system's not necessarily meant, or, it's not, you know, multiple battles like this, one after another, it's not gonna be the most interesting thing in the... Damn, bro, I didn't... Super Nerd! Dude, that is my fucking title. I'm changing my fucking Blue Sky to that. By the way, if you'd like, follow my Blue Sky. Why? Because fucking... I post art there. And I will be posting, something really stupid on there real soon when I get finished with it. Oof. See, now it's getting a little dicey, because we're going against a fucking... It's a steel type in later games, but I don't... Yeah, it's real dicey with the Voltorb. Unless it uses Tackle. You know. One thing that's really interesting is Pokemon, going back to Pokemon, incentivizes doing all of the trainer battles, because one, you want the money, because you can buy more useful shit with that money. Ooh, rare candy! But two, because you get boosted EXP from those trainer battles, which is, like, amazing. Who doesn't want boosted XP? It makes your main mons level up fast, and it makes your side mons also level up pretty fast. Which is really neat for the harder gyms they got, because you almost need all of your mons leveled up. You also need to, like, actually care about their EVs and IVs, which you can easily check within the fucking game itself, as opposed to have it be a mystery number for the bulk of the games until recently. I think it was only recently when they started showing the EVs and IVs of Pokemon. But there's just no way you could ever know. And I'm gonna be real, EVs and IVs are conceptually really cool, but I fucking hate them for competitive, because I'm gonna be honest with you. It just, I don't know, man. It takes so long to get a fucking max EV, max IV Pokemon. Specifically the one that you have to breed for and you can't change. If it's something like, I think it's EVs which you can change and IVs you can't. EVs I'm cool with in competitive because it's literally team building. You build your Pokemon by tailoring them to fit whatever. But IVs, the stuff that you can't just grind for and you can't, it's gonna be a real useful escape rope. But the thing that you can't just, like, you know, create, you know, not create, but what's the word I'm looking for? The thing you can't just have, like, help you out. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot more annoying to get your hands on. Like, I don't know. I think I saw a video where recently they were talking about how they were getting rid of IVs for the league. Honestly, I think that's kind of cool, because it means everybody's on a similar playing field. At least, because I feel like Pokemon's metagame should be more about, less about fucking grinding to get an invisible number to most people to be a certain way, and it should be more about how you literally build your team, what moves you put on your mons, what specific items you give to your mons, as well as what like EVs you give them. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. And honestly, I don't care if that's a hot take, because I'm at the point where I don't care what most Pokemon fans say. Ah, that's dumb. You're dumb. You should feel bad for saying something so stupid. Because it's like, I have an opinion, dude. And yeah, no, this is the last Zoobat fight you're gonna see. I'm gonna skip till I get items. So just over here, I think that's a Team Rocket goon. And we got a Thief. Yeah, I think this is a Team Rocket. We're pulling off a big job here. Get lost, kid. This is the first Team Rocket grunt we've seen. Honestly, I'm going to keep this fight in because it's the first Team Rocket grunt we'll be fighting, and they're like the big bad of this game. So much for the big bad, by the way. Oh my god, he used fucking Confuse Ray! Ah! Dude, Confuse Beam is so annoying. Which is part of the reason why people fucking hate Zoobat. And if you're wondering, part of how I'm able to jump cut so fast and why it's not really bothering me that I'm having to do all of this bullshit is because I have a speed up button and I'm using it liberally. At least when I'm cutting out footage. So, yeah. I'll see you at the next item. So, here's the next item. It's a Moonstone. I think that's what the, I think it's what the Clefairy were, like, fucking... Oh, this is the good shit! So I fainted, but it's honestly advantageous because I'm trying to get to this ladder right over here. That, you know. Okay, so we are right where we need to be, and here's another Team Rocket grunt. We are Pokemon gangsters. We strive fear with strength. Not gonna lie, he kind of got that shit on, though. I can't be the only one to think that. And right, I'll see you when we're done with this battle. Right over here is a star piece. Okay, this is... Fuck! Okay, this is the actual next letter we want to go to. So, yeah. Okay, now that we are down here, there is... Before I was rudely interrupted, there is this revive, which is really good. And by really good, I mean by the time we're, like, actually doing... Like, by the time we're actually gonna need it, it's not gonna matter. Because we'll have max revives and shit. But, like, I don't know, it's cool to get one. You can sell it for money. I fucking hate this Zoobat. We're gonna skip to when we're nearly out of this fucking dump. Okay, we're almost out. We have to fight this fucking Team Rocket grunt. Even with a speed up button, it's a little annoying. Say, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. This super nerd. This motherfucker sat on a Grimer? Dude, fucking Grimace. Grimace? Oh my god, he's hard! We're gonna wash him away. Wash it all away. Oh, my water gun was disabled. We gotta wash away this Grimer, dude. We're only leveling so much because there's so many bullshit encounters in this fucking cave, dude. I would not be the level I am if it weren't for the ungodly amount of just fucking zoobats being like, hey, you want XP? Dude, I want to stay, like, on level for the bosses. Shit. Like, I want to stay on level for the gym leaders. And these bastards are like, you thought. Like, it's kind of lame to over-level, but at the same time, shit! Alright, so we can either take a Helix or Dome. Do I want the Helix, or do I want the Dome? I like Kabutops. Fuck! Oh, free antidote. Oh, joy. Alright, we're getting out of here, finally. Woo! Finally back on Route 4. En route to Cerulean City. Woo! Lordy, 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 lord. Lordy, 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 lord. You know what's also doing pretty cash money? You know what's also gonna do us really cash money right about now? Great Ball. So yeah, no, if you wanted a free Great Ball, boom, right there. I believe got a Raspberry, which in Pokemon Go you can use for easier catch rates. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a Moonstone right here. But hey, we got Roar. Neither I. And we're finally in Cerulean City. We're gonna. Now that we're in Cerulean City, it means we will be able to take on. We will be able to take on and probably defeat Misty. I say probably because, like, nah, we're not gonna get cash filtered. We got Misty. Yo, Blair! You're still struggling along back here? I'm doing great. I caught a bunch of strong and smart Pokemon. Let's see how. Blue! Okay, we're just gonna. We're just gonna. We're gonna defeat it. Alright, that's Blue's Pidgeotto down. On to his next Mon. His Bulbasaur. He hasn't evolved his shit. It's gonna be funny. Oh, thank God. That could have been a bitch if that Sleep Powder hit. Oh, he's seated though. Ooh, Vine Whip's gonna be. And he's gonna get some HP back from the seeds. No! Bro, we can't throw. Dude, we're gonna lose this. Damn. Bro, here I am getting cash filtered by fucking blue! By fucking blue, man! Oh, that's a slow bro. I can't believe I got fucking cash filtered by blue. You fucking hate to see it. He's got a banger theme though. Do 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 do. All right, we're gonna take on blue and we're gonna win this time. We're gonna get our big win. Cut to when we're at that Bulbasaur. Okay, blue switched to Bulbasaur early. That's good, flinch. As long as he doesn't get a leech seed off, we're gonna be cash money. Trying to learn rapid spin? Dude, fuck yeah, dude. We'll take that over tackle. That's like your fucking side B in Smash, dude. Let's test it out. Quick attack. That did nothing. Ooh, a critical shit. No match for the water gun. Ratat! It's not a Rattata. You're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. Abra? Okay, Abra is something. Yeah, unless I do that. And Abra's something. Chomp. Take it easy. You already won. Yeah, thank you for the gold. Hey, guess what? I went to Bill's. Gotta show me his rare Pokemon. That added many pages to world famous Pokemaniac. Should go thank him too. Smell you later. Oh yeah, right. I feel sorry for you. No, really. You're always paddling behind me. So here, I'll give you a little present as a favor. The fame checker. That's Route 24. Am I determined enough to postpone it further? No, we're just gonna take on Misty's gym. Or are we? That's right, I'm leaving it for the next episode. You fucking cunts. You beautiful bastards that watch this. You're just gonna have to wait. So, next time on Pokemon FireRed, we'll take this on. So, yeah, see ya.